Pelicans beat the Lakers last night 123 to 95, and the Lakers honestly played horrible. They had no energy at all. And in the middle of the game in the third quarter, it was literally 80 to 53. They really couldn't get going scoring wise, and they just sucked from shooting the ball the whole time. The Pelicans just pretty much shot the ball well the whole time, pretty much. They pretty much got inside shots and some threes. They really didn't shoot the ball that well, but they really just got a lot of inside shots and played very well. Honestly, I feel like the Lakers definitely need to find what they can do. I feel like most of the time when a team tries to stop them from getting in the paint, they just can't do anything and just pretty much they lose the game automatically. And this was one of those games. CJ McCollum honestly had a great game. This was his first couple games in for the Pelicans. He honestly had a great game. 22 points, 8 assists, 3 steals, and 4 3-pointers made. Honestly, if this game was closer, he probably would have had more points. Like, I think he could have probably dropped 30. I think he probably would have been at 30 if the game would have been closer. Final score of the Sixers versus Knicks game was 125 Sixers to 109 Knicks. Honestly, the Knicks haven't been looking as good as they should be, in my opinion. But the Sixers, adding James Harden was honestly a great move. He can really pass the ball well, and this really showed it. Him and Joel Embiid have honestly been playing great together, and probably one of the best center and point guard duos in the NBA, maybe in a long time in general. And honestly, this is a very good tandem that I think is going to be very good. They have a very good chance of winning the championship. James Harden had 29 points, 16 assists, 10 rebounds. Joel Embiid had 37 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Honestly, a great game from both of them. And honestly, teams in the playoffs better watch out for them because I think people underestimated James Harden. He was getting the ball so much to Joel Embiid. And he even said that this is the most open he's ever been, Joel Embiid, which honestly is a scary sign to see because if he's open all the time during the playoffs, they're just going to dismantle whoever they play. And honestly, the Sixers are one of my favorites to win the championship right now. I'm looking at Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar right now. I see the 76ers winning it all, Kendrick Perkins, which honestly I agree with what he's saying. I think kind of see similarities between Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson and Joel Embiid and James Harden. Pretty much one of the most dominant point guards and centers in the past few years. They've definitely been top 5s at their positions numerous of times. In my opinion, I definitely see kind of similarities. But I don't know if all time they're really going to go that high. But honestly, I definitely agree with him saying they could win it all this year. The score of the Mavericks versus Warriors game was 107 Mavericks to 101 Warriors. Honestly, the Mavericks did something amazing. The score was 74 to 91 with 11:28 left in the fourth. And then with 1:42 left in the fourth, it was 194. How didn't they score? They only scored 3 points in that amount of time. It's honestly insane. I feel like their offense would have played better. Luka Doncic honestly had a great game. 34 points and 11 rebounds, really showing why he's one of the top players in the NBA. And really coming back after he was a reserve in the All-Star game and really showing people why he